Good morning and welcome back. We have a hectic morning ahead of us. We have snow coming at 10. We're going to get Dad's work truck going. That way we can bring this down to go get Dad's dump truck so we can clean out. But before we clean out, Dad's going to haul a load of baleage to a hay customer. So we're going to get things warmed up and ready. It's pretty chilly out this morning. 11-second glow plug.
Fingers crossed, and put a little whisper in the ear.
All right. Now we're gonna get headed down to Paz. So now while we let the air build up, we're gonna go check on a cow and calf. Pa had a first time heifer calf out yesterday and she is just not really paying attention to the calf. He also had another cow calf out in here. So he's gonna move her in there, but he's gotta figure out what he wants to do with this first time heifer. Hi, Mama. She seems to be doing all right, so we don't want to pester them too much. But now we're gonna go check on the cow and calf out in the back cow barn here at Paz. See how they're doing. There's a second baby. In less than 2 weeks, so 2 Saturdays away from last Saturday. Does that make sense? We have vaccinations at Dad's, so that's when our feeders that were too small to go in the fall time are going to be headed out. We only have a handful or so, not that many. So Dad just called and said that they're able to get him in earlier, so he's not going to haul hay. So we got to turn the John Deere off and start the case up and start cleaning out. Never use Dad's dump truck to haul manure to the field. It's always Paz. The only time we ever take the sides off Paz is in the summertime when we start hauling silage, but normally Dad's side is never on. Now we're gonna check the antifreeze, make sure there's enough. We've been having a problem with it, so. She's showing her age. Ooh, nothing in there. All right. Let's think about it. So Dad said to put a gallon of water in before I do anything. There. That's annoying me. These gloves are huge. Okay, we're gonna do this vice versa here. Come on, ladies. So he's gonna be going, she's gonna be going, Any more feeder cows over here? I think so. You are such a pain. You do this all the time. All the time. He's going. Thank goodness. You get into the sawdust. Too much, pal. Probably a load or less. All right, now we're gonna go dump that load. We were able to get it all on one dump truck load, so that's good. Guarantee they're gonna be frozen. Just because I said that, they weren't. We're loaded hard on the passenger side, so this is gonna be fun. We're hoping that comes out with the next load. That's gonna suck to shovel. So we have a customer coming going for true dry rounds out of the low barn, so we're gonna get the John Deere started again for the second time. It's gonna be slow hydraulics anyway, but I just don't really want it to be. I hate looking like a newbie. Put water in for the girls and then clean this out because we have a hay customer coming and I don't want to be driving through that so much. Feels like it might be frozen. It's frozen. Just move that over there. That was a struggle. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. But now we're gonna clean up this mess. We have to find a shovel. I have no idea where a shovel is right now. That a little above the ground, that way we can drive it out. I don't know. We got it. Alright, we're gonna go finish the cow barn. But I got this all swept up where the skidder was into a pile. That way when we get done with the cow barn, we can just shovel that in. We have vaccinations in less than 2 weeks, so I want to back drag around the shoes so it's nice and clean. So when they come over. Feet's put out, sawdust is down. and the girls are ready to go back in. We are gonna have to fix the sawdust fence, I think. I think the calves have been into it. So I didn't plug the charger back in. Oh, actually, I gotta put this gate up. And before I forget, Pa was able to get both of the calves down to his place feeding. Not sure what he wants to do with the cow and calf in the barn yet, so we're not going to be doing anything with that this afternoon. But I am going to give you a house tour, so let's let the girls back in first. Right here. So this is just a one-story little house for me. That's all it is. Today the electrician, well, the heat pump company came and did their wires. So when we do our insulation tomorrow, all the wiring and plumbing and everything's done. So then we can start on the drywall and mudding and taping. So, but this is it. This is my bedroom, my living room, and it's an open concept to my kitchen. And fun fact, this house is basically built around my kitchen cabinets. I found them on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know, I just fell in love with them. So, and then we didn't really have a house plan, but sadly, like, the cabinets are like all along the wall, so we can't have a window there, but that's fine. We have a lot more windows. This is my bathroom, utility room back there. I'm excited. Tomorrow, the insulation goes up. But this is my bedroom. This is where my living room's gonna be. I was thinking about having the TV right there, but I don't know. I'm excited. Let me know if you want to see more on like the house improvements and stuff like that, or if you just want to keep it farming, which I'm okay with that as well. But that is going to be all for today's video. Tomorrow I am going to be jumping into this, so it's not going to be much farming. So thank you for coming along on today's adventure. Hopefully we're not going to be cleaning out much longer. Girls go out May. I think I said April earlier, but the girls are going to be headed out in May, late May, I think. So then we won't have to do any more barn clean out. Once this weather goes through and it starts warming up a bit, then we're going to start jumping back into getting equipment ready for crop season, because that's right around the corner as well. But there's going to be more adventures than just cleaning out, I promise. I know that's what these last couple videos have been, but thank you for coming along and following along and all the love and support. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.